What's up, guys? How's it going? Today we're going to learn about which kingdom is most active, which ones have been abandoned, and when they were made. Kind of a fun thing to find. So I found this on lordsmobilecartograph.ru/kingdom. As you can tell, okay, 23% been abandoned just on Kingdom 1. But interesting, you can see the population. It's kind of nutty, to say the least. Let me look at that. There's less than 1,000 and 2,000 players in some of these kingdoms. Fascinating that like some of the number one kingdoms have a lot of the numbers, but still, that's yikes. But here we can kind of start to see, just exactly who's all where. Like XGX and 259. Oh boy. Yeah, we're not quite yet at my kingdom, but I mean, you start to kind of see, going back to, kind of how the game is progressing, how many players are actually in every kingdom. It's like I think you could make a pretty good argument. It's going to be between 1,000 and 2,000 players. The number of players that have abandoned it seems to be on average about 15 to 20% out of all these kingdoms. What's interesting though is it's like, okay, you got somewhere between 15 and 2,000, 1,500 to 2,000. If let's say I average that out, right? I just take the number of kingdoms that we have available in the game and multiply it by that amount. And that tells you approximately how many players that are actively playing the game at any one given time. That could be up or down, it could be less, it could be more. But I mean, as you can tell, wow, we are already at like 9. How many kingdoms even are in this game? Jesus, I go away for a couple of years, and now I'm absolutely horrified. We're still at 1,000, and it's still going. Guys, what is going on here? Okay, now what's this icon? It must be migration protection or something. Okay, I don't know what that means. A bunch of more yellows. Still, we're only in the 1100s right now. 1200s. Okay, this must be migration protection because that's a lock. But 1200. And yeah, here you can really see that the player count. I mean, look at that. It's like 3,000, 4,000. It's like the number of players that are in the newer kingdoms is substantially higher. I mean, that is actually wow. Look at that. There's like 7,000 at just 1317. Oh my days, there's like 53,000 and 1336. Wow, that's a lot of players. I didn't realize it was that big. So it's, yeah, I mean, just goes to show, guys, if you're wondering where's the whole entirety of the Lloyd's Mobile community, it's in the New Kingdoms. And then, beyond the outside of the Dead Kingdoms, it's like 2,000 to 3,000. And then, on average, it's about 1,500 players. So that explains everything. I mean, if the numbers don't lie, but of course, this is coming off of a website that, I don't know how reliable this site is, to be honest, but it is kind of interesting how, of all the different bits and pieces of information they have. It's just something to know, I guess. But needless to say, what do you guys think?